What's up, everybody? I'm taking a little hike today. I'm over here to get a skid steer that's about a half a mile away, and I gotta walk. I'm gonna leave my four-wheeler here so I can come back and get it. I had to get across the creek. We'll take a little hike. Taking the opportunity to take a hike, you know. It's always nice to be out in nature, I guess you call it nature. We always call it the woods. This creek gets up pretty high. Pretty nice creek over there. That's all floodplain there. Oh wow, this thing's stuck on. Not very good at fixing cameras. Stuck on zoom 1x zoom. Is that tap hose? Yeah. You ever see such clean mud hole water? It's crazy. See something else that's really neat. Alright, see this rock? Used to pretend when I was little these rocks were bombs. And the mud hole was the earth. Throw them in there, bomb the earth, you know. See the dirt cloud come up. Just like smoke. Boom. Crazy, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Everything's so wet. It's wet and muddy. I need that. It's not every day you find a stovepipe in the woods. But I need it, so I'm gonna take it. Here's an oak tree. Got a massive canopy. It's a white oak. No trunk at all. Splits off right off the bat. So it's got a massive canopy. Those are big. It's a lot of limbs. It's a really nice day. Here's an old tree stand. That thing's been up there for 21 years. Don't have any nails, like it's not nailed to the tree at all. It's just kind of built. I built it 20 years ago. Of course, everything's rotted except for the treated. You can see it's growing into the tree. All that stuff. Got a nail. One nail, but it's drove into that treated one. Of course, the ladder is not much. That's my dad's old ladder. I don't think I'd climb that. It looks a little bit, well, it's only got 3 steps on it. 3 steps, the rest of them fell off. I think I'd be climbing that one. It's quiet out here. You know, there's a lot of small trees here, but the camera just doesn't. They make the trees look so tiny. They look like little saplings. These are not overly large trees here, but it looks like I'm walking in a little sapling forest or something. There's some fine oak trees up in there. can't. The larger ones. A good trunk. I'll show you a problem. Hey, beware when you go to buy a skid steer and it's old. Make sure you don't buy what I bought, because it ain't very good. I mean, it's good, and I thank the Lord I have it. But I should have tried it out a little more before I bought it. Now, here's a mighty fine oak tree. Straight up, no knots hardly. There's a problem here. We got, see these little holes all the way around. This tree is loaded with holes, and it looks exactly like the beetle that killed all the ash trees. This place used to be loaded with ash. But the emerald boring beetle from China killed all the ash trees. Well, all the ash trees are dead. They've been dead. There's not an ash tree in eastern Kentucky. They're gone. Well, so what do these beetles do? I'm not sure if these are the same beetles, but an oak tree is a little stronger than an ash tree, harder to eat. And something's killed this one, and it's a nice one too. I'm gonna cut it down and burn it. This one here don't have any holes in it that I can see, but the bark's separating from the tree. You don't want to see the bark separating from the tree. It's not good. It's not good. And here you can see the bark separating from this tree. See the crack in the bark? It's not a good thing. That's a bad thing. That means this tree's gotta go. See that? That's a dead oak tree. Unsurvivable. So if you got trees like this on your property, very well could be termites, but I doubt it. I'm suspicious. I hate to see this tree cut down, but I'm gonna have to cut it down. It's not good. So here's my budget skid steer. It's got good tires. Tires stay up. It's old. It's got a different engine in it. A lot of people won't buy stuff that's been blowed up, different engine put in it. But it works, it digs, smokes a little bit. If it's cold out, you gotta put a little ether in it to start it. But for a budget, a budget's expensive anyway. A machine like this, I think this one was $8,000. So if you want to get a good one, if you need a good skid steer, you need to spend at least $20,000, and you'll have one that's got the original motor in it and not too much wrong with it. It'll be old. If you need a really good one, hit up about $30,000, $30,000. Get you a nice one, But I got this one for $8,000. That's about almost half of $15,000. So, people say, well, why'd you buy a skid steer that has the wrong engine in it and all that? Well, listen, it works. So what's the difference, It smokes a little bit, but for $8,000 versus $15,000, and has auxiliary hookups here that work. It's got auxiliary hookups. Nothing wrong with it. It's got a nice big bucket, strong bucket, very strong machine. But I'm telling you, if you buy a machine, you need to drive it. If I'd have test drove this one more, I wouldn't have bought it, because it had a little bit of problem. I had to redo all the cylinders on it. I've had ran out of fuel once because the fuel line broke halfway in the tank, so it runs out at half a tank instead of the whole tank, empty tank. Smokes a little bit. The bushings are wore out of the sticks and the foot pedals. If I had to do over, I wouldn't have bought it. But now that I got it, I'm gonna use it. It's not. I mean, it still works. So what's the big, you know? So it's my hike for today. I come over to get my skid steer. I got a leaner. Hopefully it don't fall over. Got a leaner behind the cabin there. Hopefully it don't fall over until I can get them cut down. We'll come over here and get a guy to cut all these trees down. It's close. Keep them from falling down on the little house here, you know. So that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Subscribe.